Hi, myself Pooja Bak, Assistant Professor of GKCM of GIS Group, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. Here you will find the details of my contact information, and I have developed a Facebook page where regular updates regarding this course are available time to time. Hello everyone. Here in this session, I will be going to solve numerical part of linear block code. In previous video, we have discussed basics of block code, and I will recommend it you to watch my previous video which I discussed the theory part of block code. Okay, let's understand this with the help of this example. So it is given in the question for 6,3 linear block code where G is the generator matrix. Here G is the generator matrix and R is the received code word which is 010111. Okay, then find C and error detection and error correction capability, then check if any error is present and then correct it. Okay, so let's see how to solve this question. Okay, here 6,3 linear block code means n equal to 6 and k equal to 3. So which means n minus k, which will be 3, 6 minus 3, so it will be 3. So the parity bits are 3. Now I have 3 message bits and 3 parity bits. So now I have to find out code word C. In my previous video, I told you that C equal to mg. C is already given. G is already given and M can be any possible combination. Okay. So I can write M1, M2, M3 as this 8 combination, which is 000, 001, 010, 011, 100, 101, 110 and 111. So these are the possible 8 combination which is denoted by M1, M2, M3. So I told you whenever I am not given with M and I have to find out C, that is the code word. So I will find out the code word for all possible combinations of M, means all possible combinations of message. So here there are 8 combinations of M. Okay. Now G is given like this. So here I can see this is I and this is P. So G is given in the form of IP. So I can see the parity bits at this. So for first term, if I have to find out the first parity bits, so the first parity bit is the here M1 and M1 plus M3. So now I have to find out M1 XOR M3 because M2 is 0. So this is my first parity bit, and first parity bit the first parity bit can be found out using this first column. So the first column, which is 101 of parity bits. So this 101 represents M1 is 1, M2 is 0 and M3 is 1. So whenever message 2 is multiplied by this 0, so it would be 0. So it is the combination of M1 and M3. So it will be M1 XOR M3. Okay. So now M1 XOR M3. So I have to find out M1 XOR M3. Let's see. So first M1 is 0 and M3 is 0. So 0 XOR 0, it will be 0. I hope you understand the basic principle of XOR. So whenever same bit are XOR, then I will get 0. Whenever different bits are there, then I will get 1. So here M1 and M3 both are 0. So it will be 0. So M1 XOR M3 will be 0. So next, here 0 and here it is 1. So I will get 1. And next M1 is 0 and M3 is 0 also. So the result will be 0. And next M1 is 0, M3 is 1, so it will be 1. Next M1 is 1, M3 is 0, so it will be 1. Next M1 is 1, M3 is 1, both are same, so it will be 0. Next M1 is 1 and M3 is 0, so it will be 1. And the last one where M1 is 1 and M3 is 1 also, so the result will be 0. So now after that, so M1 XOR M3 will be 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 0. Okay. So now after that M2 XOR M3. Okay. So at this column, here first one is 0, second one is 1 and the last one is 1. So at this generator matrix of last column, the parity bits, the first one is 0, the second one is 1 and the last one is 1 also. So M1 is 0, M2 is 1 and M3 is 1. So it will be M2 plus M3 because M1 is 0. So let's see M2 XOR M3. So it will be M2 XOR X3, 0 XOR 0 will be 0. Okay. Next, 0 is XOR with 1. Then it will be 1. Then 1 is XOR with 0. It will be 1. Then 1 XOR 1. It will be 0. Then 0 XOR 0. It will be 0. Then 0 XOR 1. It will be 1. Then 1 XOR 0. It will be 1. And then 1 XOR 1, it will be 0. So this is M2 XOR M3. Okay. So here I know M2 XOR M3. So M1 should be XOR with M2 XOR M3. Because in this generator matrix of second column parity bits are 1, 1, 1. So M1, M2 and M3 which have same value which is 1. So it will be M1 XOR M2 XOR M3. So I will take M2 XOR M3 from here and I will XOR with it M1. Okay. So it will be 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. So I will take M2 XOR M3 from here and I will XOR with M1 value. Okay. So M1 is 0 and M2 XOR M3 is 0. So 0 XOR 0, it will be 0. Then M1 is 0, M2 XOR M3 is 1. Then 0 XOR 1, it will be 1 and so on. So it will be 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. Okay. So now, if I have to find out the distance, let's see. So here it is 0. So number of 1 is 0. So the distance is 0. And here it is 4 because the number of 1 is 4. So the distance will be 4. And here the number of 1 is 3. So it will be 3. And here the number of 1 is also 3. And here the number of 1 is also 3. And here the number of 1 is also 3. And here the number of 1 is 4. So distance will be 4. Here the number of 1 is 4. So the distance will be 4. So the number of 1 which is the distance. So here the distance will be 0, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4. So from here, I can see the D minimum. So the minimum distance, that is 3. So we are rejecting the 0 condition because 0 is not the sufficient condition and it is just the necessary condition. So I will take the other minimum. So the other minimum is 3. So the D minimum equal to 3. Okay. So now, if I have find out the error correcting possibility. Okay. So there are the formula of error correcting possibility, and that is t less than equal to 1 by 2 into d minimum minus 1. So this is the formula of error correcting. So here d minimum is 3, which we have already calculated. So it will be t less than equal to 1 by 2 into 3 minus 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So 1 by 2 into 2, it will be 1. So t less than equal to 1. Okay. And the number of errors that the code can detect. Okay. So the formula of error detecting, which is t less than equal to d minimum minus 2. So d minimum is 3. So 3, yes, d minimum is 3. So it will be 2. D minimum minus 1. So it will be 2. So the error detecting formula is t less than equal to d minimum minus 1. So d minimum is 3. So 3 minus 1, it will be 2. So it can detect 2 errors and it can correct 1 errors. Okay. Now I hope you remembered, if I have G in form of, means generator matrix in form of G equal to IP, at that time parity check matrix H is representing parity check matrix. So if G is the form of IP, then H is the form of P transpose I. Okay. So where P is 110.011.111. So this is P, parity. Now I have to find out P transpose. So the P transpose will be 101.111.011. So this is P and this is P transpose. And I would be 100.010.001. Okay, because it is 6,3 linear block code. So here I would be 3 cross 3. So 100.010.001. So H equal to P transpose I. So it will be 101.100.110.011.001. So this is P transpose and this is I, because H equal to P transpose I. So here it is P transpose and here it is I. Okay. So now H transpose. If I have to find out H transpose. So H transpose will be 110, 011, 111, 100, 010, 001. Okay, so this is our H and this is H transpose. Now I have to check any error is present or not. So receipt sequence that is given, which is where R equal to 010, 111. Okay. Now I have to find out syndrome. So what is the formula of syndrome? Syndrome is equal to RH transpose. So here R is 010111 and H transpose which is there. If I do the matrix multiplication, will be a long process. So I have a simplified formula. So it is, so here 1 at second and 4th, 5th and 6th position. So in this received code word, received sequence where 1 is present at 2nd, 4th, 5th and 6th position. So I have to take the XOR of these 4 position. So if we multiply it, okay, so it will be 011 second position, 100 fourth position and 5th position 010 and 6th position 001. Only take this position because 1 are present, because of the ones are present at 2nd, 4th, 5th and 6th position. So XOR of this, it will be 110, 110 and here it is 1, so it will be 1. So XOR, after XOR, it will be 100. So when I will find out the XOR of these 4 position, I will automatically get the multiplication of RH transpose. So S is syndrome, which is 100 and which is not equal to 0. So I can understand that any error is present here because it is not equal to 0. If it is equal to 0, then there is no error. Okay, so in this case, error is present here. Okay, so I represented H transpose I. So this is H transpose and this is I. So I would be 6 cross 6 matrix. So output of syndrome was 100. So 100 is present at this position. So now I will take the error. Okay. So this 100 is present at this position and in this position where I is 000 100, which is error. Okay, so at the error I have 0 0 0 1 0 0. So E is 0 0 0 1 0 0. For this syndrome 1 0 0. Okay. Now I have to correct the error. So this is my received code word. Okay, I will take it. Now I will exert E with R, means I will exert error with received code word. So error is 0 0 0 1 0 0, and the received code word which is given, and this is 0 1 0 1 1 1. Okay, so after XOR it will be 0 1 0 0 1 1, because 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 and 0 0 0. So result will be 0 1 0 0 1 1. So this is my sequence which should be transmitted, and this was my sequence which was transmitted. Okay, so this is my corrected sequence, and so I can say that the error was happened at this position. Okay, because this is my corrected sequence and this is my sequence which should be transmitted. Okay, this sequence should be transmitted. So at this position only the value is changed. So I can say that the error was happened at this position. So at this point error was occurred. And I can correct the error with the help of linear block code. So this is the example of linear block code. So, and these are the basic steps where we find the code word C, and error detection and error correction also happen here, and also check if any error is present, then what is it. So this is the overall example of linear block code. And I hope that you have understood this session, and thank you so much for watching this video.